A stranger, a connection that changed my life. Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jack, who lived in a small village. His life was ordinary, following a predictable routine, waking up in the morning, working during the day, and returning home in the evening. Jack felt content, but deep down, he longed for more, a life filled with excitement, growth, and opportunities. Yet, despite his desire, Jack wasn't sure how to change his life. The thought of reaching beyond his small, familiar world seemed daunting. Every time someone offered to help, he hesitated, unsure if he was capable of making the change. One day, Jack made a bold decision to leave his village and move to the city. He believed that in the bustling streets of the city, he would find the opportunities he was seeking. The moment Jack set foot in the city, he felt overwhelmed by its size and energy. It was nothing like the quiet village he was used to. But despite the chaos, there was something exciting about the city, something that told Jack that this was the place where his life could change. As he walked through the busy streets, Jack had a chance encounter with a stranger. The man seemed ordinary at first glance, but there was something about his presence that drew Jack in. Their eyes met, and the stranger smiled. He seemed to sense something about Jack that he couldn't quite explain. "Excuse me," the stranger said, "I know this might sound odd, but I couldn't help but notice something about you. Your eyes tell me you're searching for something more. I believe we meet people for a reason. And maybe, just maybe, I'm here to help you find what you're looking for." Jack was taken aback by the stranger's words. He hadn't expected such a deep connection from a random encounter. But there was something about this person that felt right. It was as if he had known Jack for much longer, and his words resonated with a deep, unspoken truth. "I'm not sure what you're talking about," Jack replied, unsure of how to react. "I'm just trying to find my way in this big city, hoping to make a change, but I'm not sure where to start." The stranger chuckled softly. "You don't have to have all the answers right away. Life is about finding the right path, but you first have to open your heart to the possibilities around you. The change you seek is already inside you, you just need to believe in yourself." Jack was silent for a moment, absorbing the stranger's words. It felt like a turning point, but he still wasn't sure how to move forward. He had spent so long living in his comfort zone that stepping into the unknown felt frightening. "You know," the stranger continued, "the most powerful change in life often begins with a simple choice. If you're willing to change, the world will open up to you in ways you can't even imagine. It all starts with belief in yourself, in others, and in the beauty of the unknown." Jack nodded slowly, feeling a sense of calm settle within him. For the first time in a long while, he felt like he could take a step forward. The stranger's words had ignited a spark inside him, and he was determined to follow that spark wherever it might lead. "Thank you," Jack said quietly, looking at the stranger with gratitude. "I think I understand now." The stranger smiled warmly, and with a final nod, turned and walked away, disappearing into the crowd. Jack stood there for a moment, processing the encounter. He realized that in just a few short minutes, a stranger had completely shifted his perspective on life. The path ahead of him didn't seem so daunting anymore. He was ready to take the first step. Jack spent the following weeks exploring the city, immersing himself in new experiences, and meeting people from all walks of life. With each new interaction, he grew more confident, more open to the possibilities around him. He realized that change wasn't something to fear, but something to embrace. The world had so much to offer, and all he needed to do was open his heart to it. As time passed, Jack found himself not only changing his own life but also helping others do the same. He began to understand that sometimes, all it takes is a single conversation, a single connection, to spark a transformation. He had been that stranger to someone else, and now he was the one offering help, support, and guidance. The life-changing encounter with the stranger had shown Jack the power of belief in the unknown, in the potential for change, and in the kindness of others. Jack's life had been transformed, not by a grand gesture or a single act, but by the simple, profound connection he made with a stranger on the streets of the city. And from that day on, Jack knew that sometimes, the most unexpected encounters could change everything.